Hello everybody and welcome. Yes, that's me with the strange little look there. It is really me, seriously. I've just got to sort myself out here. So, yeah, welcome to Sunday the 18th of May 2025 here. I've got some really fantastic news to tell you. I've got a great clip of the journey on this version, which is a little bit different to the TikTok version. So on this platform, whatever platform you're watching on now, you'll be smothered with it right now. Let's take a watch. Oh yeah, it really is me. Ta-da, it's Nick C, introducing you to the journey from Suffolk to Norfolk. Watch this. Well, hello there and welcome to this date, Thursday the 15th of May 2025. I'm Nick C here, community journalist serving for community purposes. Now, I've put together this video of my travels here specifically for the YouTube version. The version I put up on the TikTok is just a sample version, and it took ages to upload, by the way. But yeah, constructive criticism on my videos is always welcome, but of course any channel criticism, please do send it through email. It's so much easier, and of course, you know, it's so time consuming to put it on to the public order. You could well be, you know, tracked by anybody else these days and chucked inside, and you don't really want to do that just for something that you say on YouTube. We don't want to go down that path. So please do email your point about the channel through joiningrousTeam@gmail.com. Perhaps we'll have to put it up on the screen for you so that you can be reminded of the email. Anyway, let's go to this video. I leave on the 14th of May 2025. It is a Wednesday. I'm waiting for the 23 to 25 minutes past 9 because I've got to pay this morning, I think, because they won't allow me not to get on the bus. So yeah. So yeah, I'm on my way to Bury, and I've got to do some bits and pieces, get rid of my change and all that kind of thing, and then hopefully get a train either to Ely and then up to Norwich that way, or of course through Stowmarket and then changing out of Stowmarket. Here it is. I'm now on the Mully's bus here, which will take you to the train station. We're going past, of course, the library, where the road goes on towards the train station. This is the bus station. Carry on the case here. We pick it up at the arts centre in those levels, and it should take you to the train station up to 6 o'clock every day. Sunday it might be different times. It's a bit bumpy. Well, you've got Domino's, which we're coming up to now, and the Pizza Hut, which is obviously a lovely little place to go to if you fancy that kind of thing. It's not too far away from this point to the train station of Bury St Edmunds. We are coming up to Station Hill now, and that will take you to the train station of Bury St Edmunds. You can see it as we are approaching it now. Well, it actually says do not stand in this area here because of this. Please note birds roost in the tree above this area. Regular cleaning of the pathway is carried out. Please do not stand in this area. So that means they're going to sort of put on you or something in this area here. You can see they might have done. Just literally got off here. The linden tree is over there, which is the Linden Tree pub. I believe that is open at the moment, which is good. And this is the train station of Bury St Edmunds. These are the opening times, up to 6 o'clock now. Which is good.
Welcome to this service for Ipswich. We will be calling at Stowmarket and Ipswich. The next stop will be Stowmarket.
On the train, well, 1 minute past 11 train to Stowmarket. So I've got to call in at Stowmarket. Thankfully.
Anglia service to Norwich. Calling at Diss and Norwich. This train is formed of 12 coaches. Platform 2 for the 11:51 Greater Anglia service to Norwich.
I think my train is coming. Over there. It's just about on time. That'll be the Norwich one from Ipswich. Cool.
Welcome to this service for Norwich. We will be calling at Diss and Norwich. The next stop will be Diss.
Just coming into Diss now. And then Norwich. It's easy from Stowmarket. Having had great snacks on the way, like a packet of crisps, a ham sandwich for £3.35 and a coffee for about £3 at the Steam Cafe in Stowmarket. Brilliant place, brilliant staff, and yeah, very polite as well. With this, we're coming into now. Yes. Last time I come up to this train station was by a bus. That's a hell of a slope though to get up to it. I believe there's a coffee shop here. And here it is. Coffee Link. It's just there. But there is a bridge that you have to cross to get on to. So I don't know if you can see that from
The next stop will be Norwich.
But it's not as bad as Stowmarket though. It's a 2-track railway. The town this is in that direction.
Welcome to this service for Norwich. We will be calling at Norwich. The next stop will be Norwich.
So you've got to know what you're doing when you're travelling like this. Of course, I started at around about 22 minutes past 9 this morning, to the time I left. I did my bits and pieces. Saw a friend of mine called Henry and his friend, and then I went and did my bits and pieces, got a bit of shopping, and then of course got the Mully's bus to the train station, and then from the train station I had to, of course, let them know what ticket to get, and the guy was very, very kind, and he told me to actually ask the ticket person, but there hasn't been a ticket person, but I did purchase my ticket at the train station of Slaymarket, and then I had a lovely steam cafe, coffee, sausage roll, packet of crisps, which was cheese and onion, and the ham sandwich with salad in it was gorgeous, beautiful. Definitely check out the Steam Cafe. Definitely go there. That's what I reckon. Gentlemen, it is a little bit blowy up here, but I've just arrived at the train station, literally behind me here, where of course I just stopped off for a toilet, which have actually been renovated, and even the waiting room has also been renovated as well. I decided not to get a taxi, although there was a couple of waiting there of big cars, but I don't know whether to get a taxi or not. Even when I go into the Great Yarmouth town centre, if it was really, really freezing in the winter, maybe I might get a taxi, but of course we'll see how it goes. I know where they are parking just in case I do need to get a taxi there. Just look at this view. Well, the camera can't do justice to how fantastic the view is over the bridge, including as you can see, the Great Yarmouth Minster, where Giuliani Buzzbars, known for his organ playing on the Nice and Relaxing Show, has performed there, and I managed to capture this boat. I hope it doesn't crash into the bridge there, as you can see. Yeah, it just about makes it, doesn't it? Looks like a fantastic boat there. Just imagine hiring one out. If I was to hire a boat out like that, then it would probably cost me a huge amount of money. So this time round I'll be walking through this way and then heading on up the hill, past the bank, which is the NatWest Bank, and into the market itself of Great Yarmouth, and then into the town. The camera proves that I've got this gear with me, and my rucksack is on my back. So I'm showing you a little bit of the walkway here, just in case you haven't discovered it before, or maybe you have, I don't know. Old is just to the left there. I have been in there. So we come across this pathway where those two people are just coming through. Then we come to the traffic lights. Well, it's quite weird. 1 minute it's windy, 1 minute it's sunny. I wonder what that building used to be. Seafood restaurant? I don't know if it's still running. Let me know in the comments if you know anything about that. The Vauxhall Bridge, that's what they call it. Train station here. You see there, it's in that direction. Over there. Just got to get down to this area here, near the Wellington Pier, Albert Square. That's where I've got to go. Okay, so I have to, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to have to cut across here. And then, of course, I may be able to somehow get to Albert Square that way at this point here. So I've got to cross the road up here and then of course into the market area, which is all new down there. Just arrived in Great Yarmouth at this place here at the Market Square area where the car park is. I've got to go through the actual market area here, which is the newest kind of market here, and it's quite known to a lot of YouTubers out there that like to walk this way, especially do live walks. And hopefully I'll find my way home, whether I'll get a taxi or I walk it. You might be experiencing a little bit of the wind here coming off the sea, but it's a lot cooler than it is probably inland. Well, it's like this anywhere. The saying goes, the more you notice, the more you find. And I just found this. No turning area, no parking. Look at it, it's just brilliant inside. Got the coffee, tea cakes, breakfast rolls, and the SJL Butchers, and the Lucky House. Nearly got knocked over by a seagull there. The Lucky House. Mac and cheese. I can smell it from here. And you've got your seafood over here. It's quite nice. This is mac and cheese. And they actually make it homemade there. Very good. Well, cockles for £2.50 and £3.50. It's quite nice. And that's the menu over there. Just about to see that. Bus I just got off there. Luckily I've got that one in time. Timed that beautifully. It's got an open air thing at the top, you can see that. So I've arrived here and I'm about to go to my St George Hotel, just round the corner. I'll see you in a bit. That's the Carlton Hotel. At least the Nelson's open. Wonder how much that is at this time of the year. Albert Square might be just down here. I think it might be down here. In this direction. Well, this is a peculiar part of Great Yarmouth here. And you have to take extra care down here. You really do. You've got to go under a kind of bridge here. I think it's to the right here. It's been a while since I've been down this way, that's why I'm a little bit sort of short of memory here. Doesn't matter if you go wrong, you always find a shortcut to find the right way. Lellington Road. Or no, actually Wellington Road. Could do with updating. Got my DVDs on for the moment. And the weather is on. So yeah, that former name, I just found it out online. It was the Comfort Hotel, which is literally down here. Let's have a look at the view. What an amazing view that is from the top of my hotel room of 123 there. That is looking down towards Albert Square here on the other direction. And now it's morning, around about 8 o'clock in the morning, and you can see you've got cornflakes and Weetabix and some toast there. My toast was ready there, and of course, yeah, that was my cornflakes, and of course, yeah, my butter is ready there. And I could sit here and enjoy some toast and some, of course, butter to go with it as well, which is quite fantastic here at the restaurant kind of feeling. And they currently offer you continental breakfast, and it is free of charge with your visit. What I will finally say, looking at this picture of this restaurant, what pier is that? It has a pier from somewhere. Is it Britannia Pier or something that we don't know about? So a huge thank you very much for watching so far. Yeah, let me just analyse my visit from start to beginning. I started at around about 9:23 in the morning on the 15X bus to Bury St Edmunds from Haverhill. That cost me £3 to get there, which wasn't too bad to be fair, before 9:30. And then, of course, I did my bits and pieces, put some coins in my account for the bank, and of course, then I got the Mully's bus, which you saw shots of at Bury St Edmunds, then went to the train station, basically, and I had to basically ask what ticket I could have, and eventually one of the kind gentlemen at the train station suggested that I got one so that I was able to get back to Cambridge. Once I got to Stowmarket, which was quite quick in the end, because it had only one stop, which was Stowmarket, which was good. It's not often the case, but yeah, after I had a lovely coffee and some sausage roll and a packet of crisps and a sandwich, after that I went to the ticket lady, and it was a ticket lady at the ticket office, and she kindly thought it would be easier for me to, even though I didn't start at Cambridge, by ending up at Cambridge the same price it would be for the month's return. So on that note, that was good, and of course I was then able to show my ticket on the last train to Great Yarmouth. That eventually did go up in Great Yarmouth, not the last ever train, hopefully that isn't the case, but of course starting from Norwich to Great Yarmouth, which I caught the train just in time, but before all that I missed one bit out there, and after I had my lovely coffee I didn't end up having my earpiece falling out, but of course from the Stowmarket, after I had my lovely coffee from the Steam Cafe and my other bits and pieces, straight up to Norwich, calling at only this. I don't know whether I'm going to return that way back. That means I'd have to go from Stowmarket to Bury St Edmunds and then straight back to Cambridge. That might be a quicker way, but we'll have to wait and see. But I did go to Bury St Edmunds first. You know, it might be a bit longer going to Cambridge, for example. But nonetheless, it might well be quicker going that way. At least I'll be able to have a coffee while I wait for the other train, if I am to miss one train, might be an hour or so, still be able to get a train, hopefully back to Cambridge, all being well, that is, and I pray to God that is the case. I always do when I travel up into Norfolk. So yeah, I arrived in good time, and of course I didn't bother getting a taxi in the end. I decided, which I haven't told you on the video, that I, as well as avoiding the taxi, because it costs money to buy a taxi sometimes, but obviously in the winter, when you haven't got this sort of service, then it's not worth it. I'll tell you about the service in just a moment, but I ended up getting a bus, which took me to Admiral Stop, which there is a turning to go to Galston, which the number 2 does now do. And then, of course, I get off that stop, walk halfway up towards the next stop, where the Coastal Clipper can pick you up during the afternoon. So make sure I don't get up that way too late, otherwise I would have to get a taxi. So 9:15 is the best solution to get to Great Yarmouth in good time. It's because I had to go and have a meal at the Troll Cup beforehand. Takes up a little bit of my time. But anyway, at the end of the day, I did manage to do it, and I managed to pick up the Coastal Clipper, which starts around about May time, and finishes about 5 o'clock, at 5:50 I think it is. But when it gets into the summer, obviously they do have summer night buses, and including trips to Hensby as well along the coast, which is quite nice to do because I've actually done that before. But anyway, hopefully you got the gist of my summarisation. Very good, polite people, and I hope that I can still keep these tickets, and of course it's very important to keep these tickets, just to show you that I've got them right now and I haven't lost them. It's these tickets here that I need to keep. It's a month's ticket basically. Okay, so I have to take it back, but otherwise I won't get back to Cambridge. But whatever way back I go, I hope that I can get back safely without no interruptions. We, honest to God, all of us pray for that moment. So thank you very much for watching. If you have been watching on replay, on of course a live source, massive hello to you. If you've been watching just as a general video, massive thumbs up to you as well. Plenty more videos to come, but I'd have to come over to this point here where I've been actually videoing here. Shall I give you an insight of where I am right now? There you go, here's behind the scenes. Looks like the Christmas tree's still there, doesn't it? Look like a Christmas tree. Well, no, it's not. They do have a Christmas tree sometimes, and that's a pool table, by the way. So it's so quiet down here. But I'm about to get a coffee. I'm hoping to go outside for a bit, and of course maybe catch up with you lot outside there for a little bit. But thank you very much indeed for watching here. I won't stay up too long today because I've got to get back before 11 o'clock because the guy at the hotel locks the door, so I don't really want to disturb the person. So I had to get back to my room at some point, which is the bad news is that of course the 4G is absolutely terrible in my area. So for any video uploading, it will take absolutely years to upload. So I can only apologise about that. Right, from Thursday, my time, at 8:49, we wish you a happy time wherever you may be, and we'll carry on promoting community for you. Thank you indeed for watching. Take care, peace out, God bless you all, and we'll be back hopefully. Before you can say the words, are you back already? Catch you all later, bye bye. So as always, hit the thumbs up, subscribe and share the stream. Well, I'd like you to be thanked for watching the, of course, fabulous videos that you have seen on my travels here. and there's plenty more videos to come for touring with Nick C, so keep your eyes peeled for that. It will be an eye-opener, and yeah, gorgeous weather shining through the glass of Christopher's restaurant here. I had an all-day breakfast which cost about £9.90, including the tea for £2.30. Of course, we'll let you work out the maths for now, but of course, yeah, not bad. And plus you get, of course, one of these. I don't know if you can see that very well, but yeah, cafe made luxury. How cool is that? So yeah, I'm at the hotel that I'm staying at for tonight here in Norfolk, and then of course I've got to head to the pretty much halfway or just quarter of the way down the other end near the Wellington Pier, where it's on its way, not quite, but on its way to South Beach. Gorgeous weather here for a Sunday here in May. We expected it to be okay, and it was forecast to be quite nice, and don't be surprised if there's going to be a few showers. If you do see any, according to the weather experts on GB News, you might get lumbered with a thunderstorm somewhere, but hopefully that isn't the case, because we don't really want to think about that. Some people love thunderstorms and some people don't. You know, they are quite highly dangerous for health and safety reasons. But anyway, I'm just looking at the lorry train on the opposite side of the road at Marine Trade, and I was just looking out the window of the Christopher's here. Don't worry, my laptop is plugged in. But please do subscribe if you're watching on any other platform, free of charge. You know the ones that are free of charge. And if you're watching on any other platform, that is just followers only. Make sure you subscribe to the membership only, which of course is only £4 a month. So yeah, we really appreciate your support, and you can of course support us through the channel as well. enclaus@hotmail.co.uk is the way forward if you're on PayPal, and GoFundMe link as well. Let's see here, peace out, God bless you all, and stay safe, and we'll carry on promoting community for you, and we'll carry on fighting community for you. I keep changing my words around, don't I? Same sort of words, but of course play on words kind of thing. Catch you all later. Thanks for watching.